don't got time for that now. Get him out of here. Get rid of him. Bring his car to the salvage crush.
Cadillac. Mannaggia la Maria.
I'll get investing where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind company-made computer software trading probability-based trading alert technical analysis company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere. That's right, I brought just like these coins are pumping up today a little bit, 3 to 5, 6, 7% pre futures opened, truth and integrity back into the trading market, right? And if we just look real quick, as I am working on a Sunday, we can see the Dogecoin. We're just going to do a quick rundown. Did do a nice little bounce off that local double bottom. See it right there. And now you're coming up to this middle part where we have this little support zone, the upper resistance. It's trying, which is slithering just below, below that upper resistance. The local short time localized area, local resistance, the 200-day moving average in green. And that's what I'd be watching out to see if you get rejected, would be the 200-day moving average in green. Because if it hits that and gets rejected again, that's bearish, and it's going to bring you down to 9 cents. But if you can get above that 200-day, you could try to trade your way all the way up to that 17 cents in this falling channel that you're in. Right? So that's what you're looking at right now in the Dogecoin. If we go to, we don't care about Ethereum. If we go to Bitcoin, you can see the same thing is what's been going on there. As you bounced off, like we were talking about the other day, you could bounce off that, or this morning, you could bounce off that 37,366 and 69 cent per blue ring down there, and then you could try to bounce back up to where this 200-day moving average is descending, and on today would be about 40,000. Or you're going to come up to the first area, the 50-day in red, and then try to work your way up, and that could initiate a fall as the market opens tonight. But if you want to get bullish, you got to get above these three main moving averages, hold them as support, and then start to move up. You can see the 200 would be there, but this is your area you need to fight through. And if you can't, you're going to break down to your next underneath support down here, right? So that's what's going on in Bitcoin. XRP is the same thing. We're trying to get back up. This morning we were down here at about 58 cents, and we said your area you need to try to get above. Today is it's trying to back test now this upper resistance, or the green ring that you broke underneath. And if you can get above that 61 cents, your upper resistance is up here with our industry exclusive drawing tool. Up here at 67 cents is where the 200-day moving average is going to be trending down with, right? Move that to current time frame. And that's where the 200-day would be, and just above the 100-day in blue. And that's where if you get a bounce, this would be a likely rejection point to continue down, right? So we're going to watch out for that. If we get rejected, you're going to come down much, much farther. We're going to keep an eye on that in XRP. It's the same thing in XLM. You bounced off that purple dotted line at 17 cents that we've been talking about since you got rejected way back there. Now we finally got there. And now if you're going to try to get a little bounce, the same thing as you would bounce up to the 200-day moving average in the 3 or the 4-hour time frame. In this case, it's sitting at about 19 cents, and that would be a likely rejection point, right? If you got up there to that moving average, it would likely get you to break down to this blue ring underneath, and that's what's going on there. You can see in some of these altcoins, we had a nice 7% pump in SHIBA, but that's after SHIBA, after we had that big pump up earlier in April. SHIBA at that recent low was down 38%. So it's just making up for some lost time. But like we were talking about yesterday or this morning or last night, that if we bounce back up in SHIBA, we could come up into this 200-day moving average and then get rejected. And that's what you're trying to do now as futures market opens up in several hours from now, about 6 hours, right? So we're going to continue to look at the market as we're getting localized pumps. Don't try to run into anything. It looks like it's just coming up to test some old upper resistance, which is the 200-day moving average, like Harmony 1 has been doing all the way back since November. It comes up to the 200, gets rejected, gets rejected, gets rejected, gets rejected, gets rejected, gets rejected, and this could just be another case like most of these other coins. We're calling this retesting upper resistant 200-day moving average day on a Sunday as the market opens. So they get bust out bullish, they got to get above all those that we just talked about, right? Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and